Hey, I just wanted to read to you. This is my book, Microwave the Moon. It's a memoir of sorts, very poetic, you could say, but it talks a lot about my story with mental health, with faith. So if you relate to either of those or just enjoy someone being real, I do have a stutter, so we'll see how this goes, but I'm just want to be vulnerable, honest, real, and say that you're not alone. You're not the only one out there going through things. And so this is my book, Microwave the Moon, and it's available on Amazon if you're interested. So table of contents, so I have a little introduction, and then it's divided into caterpillar, cocoon, and butterfly, which is like the three segments of my life. So, Microwave the Moon. Introduction. Nuking a frozen corn dog takes 48 seconds. I confess, I want these instant results for things that cannot be rushed, like the seeds in my heart. Remember, Sky whispers, good things take time. This is my story of slow fast and fast slow, the tension between the present and all of time. A story of growth, transformation, and falling 3,002 times to be picked up again, because process is process and seasons are out of our hands. This is my story of shipwreck to ship rescue, my misery and madness made well by Maker's miracle mercy. Hear with me what nature shows. Forests don't pop up after minutes like toast. So listen to ferns, let go like waterfall. Even in cocoon cave, when dark swallows us alive, we can rest and trust until we're born beautiful. Succumb to tides, swim in sea skies of liquid love. Trust that roots don't hug depths overnight. Trust the star speaker to change everything. Because when we trust God, night is just the beginning. Caterpillar. I do not know this tree's personality or that banana's phone number, but here I am, searching. Stranded, prison cell, owns saliva, poison, mace. Bear mauling, no one noticed, left for dead in fallen leaves. Crimson pool, forest frost, lace. Little girl, it's not too late. You may be tardy, but belated, better than coagulated state. Not, remember. Why berate the dead horse beaten? He couldn't save himself either. Broken bones, still and shattered. Morning duck's black moan till the morn matters. Will you dark quack with me, with earth still birthed, pluck strings holding ocean drains to sky blinds, slanted like my mother's hips, birthing, painting, panting, cantering, canter keeled over, wreathing from singing, creation, cry mercy. Bedridden, dead to living, muddy, jaded, current hustles upward, evaporates, disintegrates, silence. Plastic Ziploc sealed, dropped in ocean space, floats up to find oxygen. Its pale blue rectangle mingled with seaweed and leftover dew. Rabid cats crowd dumpster vats like vines clawing my maimed mind I never meant to hurt. Roots wander, why do this, that thing? How may we know she? When will that, this go? Stop. What do breakfast to dinner, July to June, dark to light, sun to moon add up to? Exhale, inhale, I heartbeat in my bones, on my feet, souls, the crushing of souls collides. Am I why? Why am I? The question of my everything exposed. Boom, explosion erupting up out over all I know. Unleashed, unsure, just desperate to know. Glove lost without hand, a cast of my limp, groping at air, gravity paling, drowning up dim, flailing. Hide in the shell, don't venture out. There are gulls in the sand, you're there, dinner plan. Hide in the shell, in the rock, in the shade. Don't move or breathe or be anything. Creep through life without rocking the waves. Tiptoe. Don't let them hear you scream. Rot slow. Better than quick demise beach tide, or is it? Decembers and Sundays melt like ice mirrors and potholes and pox. Grace writes my name in opaque fluff through periwinkle lace, calls to me in the musty mold of depression and vomit. A circle of unicyclists trying, teetering, tottering, people passing through mountains with hand drills, and I'm there too. Heart in hand, shiny pointy glass shattered in 6 billion two shards, reflecting my somber mask. Droplets pool on the pieces, stillborn like an ancient swamp, preserved and stuck, stoic and sad. I smell the smell for the first time. Lies. I smell it again. The smell of hospital wafting like chemicated, medicated chalk, rubber gloves, slick and concealing skin, hiding what lies below every heart throb. Discreet, or so they think, hospital gown, the other lie of a dress, like undressed mess bare and raw before the front of accreditation. The back, barely tied, conceals nothing as I sit square and cold, like people in waiting rooms, rocking themselves like mothers and moving sloths. Remember, find yourself. The fussy, hungry woman before me dictates. Inject this in the spiral notebook, spine holding you up some days. Go to bed and rest. Dissect yourself until you come to the beginning of the circle. Human 1. What is a pulse? Human 2. Isn't it a number? Human 1. I thought your pulse was a song, like your favorite food or that thing that makes your nostrils flare. Happiness and love. Human 2. Nope. Just a number. Human 1. You sure? Maybe it's a secret. Like the scientists say turn right, but the earth algorithm whispers left. Going left unlocks a new level. Bam! Will the man without extinction. 60 bonus hot dogs. Human 2. What? Life is not a video game, and progress is not measured in hot dogs. But if it was, I would have all the hot dogs, plus the condiment aisle and cake. This, that, who, what, working 52 puzzles at once, found a city light floating in forest pool, square peg, jams, circle hole, brain, stop, twisted, metal wreckaging, carnage, spit up, stop, little girl screaming, coloring sidewalk chalk, dying, pigtails, rain, shut her up, fell, knee scrape, soulscape, flat lining, magenta and gold, replaced by gray, sunset, monochrome, night devours day. Scrawny, bony, lanky, twirl and pirouette, flanks tutued, look up, see, water, frolic with gravity, saunter down, lick my flesh, eat my poison. Six-fold color arc bow shines softly behind cloud. Dry tongue looks for rescue. The salty sea quenches nothing, though I keep dunking my cup. Breakfast, bolts and nails, impales me inside, hammers, hardware. Why? Void pots, merry plants, roots, ugly, useful, grow down, green, grows up. Shut up, explode shards, mystery, toes, medium fries, and comet dust, nothing in common but us. Hidden tears, rebel against earth, dance up. Strands of cells and stars strung, celestial soup sung, sown eternal. Flip-flop upset, sand mannequin masquerades as me, laughing, coughing, puberty. Life oozes from pores until we're puddles and oars don't work anymore. Sometimes I take my glasses off, pretend I'm without walls or scars, groping through page 32 until survival kicks in and I'm on the diving board again. Treading water like roadblocks and writer's blocks stuck. Speak, time shrieks before my sprinkler evacuates. Covered in peacock feathers, puff and pomp hiding between Tuesday and line 4. Sockets look for rockets, but no one is capable, all passed out on floor. Single socks search for meaning and who unplugged the stars. Skateboard down sidewalk to dinosaurs and moors. Clouds puffed and pouring sing, sending sprinkles of confetti and nothing boring, spiraling to sink and settle in divots and dips, wells and open bits. Screws and knobs connect time like thread and twine hold us. Or do they? Cawed the crow over roofs and barber poles until yesterday sank with sun. Winter wrestles you down, forget your crown, wear nothing to the ball when you went without for long. Surround yourself with empty pools, says familiar, but caskets containing all 206 bones surrendered can birth. Jumping off a bridge is an idea, like licking ice or modeling a bear. Ideas. Life farts. Forgettable plucks. I'm done eating leftovers for breakfast, dinner, lunch. Yesterday, like a dumb library book on renewal. Forget she's out of circulation. Circa now. Gave these guts to the dumpster's cravings twice. Lapping littles laughable when your feast waits. Patient plates. Hand curls the steering wheel, willing the space to coalesce differently. Shopping spree, casualties trampled, barking. The yellow dog licks, matted fur, wet. Whoever said salami is lunch, I eat my meat for breakfast. Tipping the lid of my coffee cup too far, spilling hot dark across car fabric, clenched hard, ball, knuckles break, heart, skin. Maybe my ears are broken too. Fake music drips into canals, waving touch. Reach for a hand, it's time to circle. Extend your tent tips, it's time for small talk. What's up? Why am I alive? The gas station clerk smiles for the 849th time. Pretend nails etch figure eights across cashier screen. Desert eyes. Her grandma's 87th birthday was tomorrow. Casket lid bangs shut. People shuffle off. Unplayed sheet music to their separate boxes. Meanwhile, the underbellies of 10,000 whales gleam, leap and sink, splashing space and time. Why are we here? My constipated mind poops as I sip dark liquid from a pink owl cup. Slouched in the blue lawn chair, a jar of intestinal train of thought springs up, no longer pent up. I puke my innards, pain spilling on grass, filling the frame of my feeble existence. I sit, I sigh, drinking this cup of coffee in confusion. It was all an illusion. Manatee births her first calf, mountains of invisible tears drop, like me. Lantern eyeballs flicker as heavy blinds slide over coffin body, esophagus evacuated, skin cold, emaciated, funeral dirge plunks Keats as earth heaves last, giving up blast, coma caught, black hole, regression, life's a concussion, percussion boom, pain, but normal. Human 1. How does this work? Human 2. What work? Human 1. Life. Human 2. They delivered a telephone book on my doorstep a couple decades plus 3 days ago. I ignored it though. Human 1. What? Human 2. Oh. Maybe that was the top secret manual to life we've all been craving since we screamed birth. Human 1. Yeah, and salami is gold. Human 2. Maybe on Mars. Human 1. How would you know the currency of Mars? Human 2. I don't know. Human 1. Me neither. Why crumble, crumpet asked he. We just met. We just met. Excuse my innards spewing like volcanic ooze, silencing small talk. How are you? Stalling, cars, roadblock, crash. The starting stopped with forgetting gills. Fishbowl upset, swam dry, toweled off and on-ramp to up. Better explode than walrus, proud puffed and long tusked. The month of June bellows, swings off rope into concrete. I blew up. Collect my innards, my spine erode, driven and crooked. Fingers rake a path through scalp. Bombs, chipmunks pilfer, yellow lampshades hide stains. Last spring fell from earth like a slow leaf twirling up. Our emergency room screamed like the moon dark. Pants vacant. Drink milkshakes morning, noon, night. Claw and tooth, belly button, crumbs. Neighbors ignore each other. Lost score of whose lawn more lush. When did breathing become chore? I miss my other sock. Congealed change. Gravity, gravy blobs. House stuffed with pillows. Suffocates waiting. Dead birds filled with bread. Curled phone cord erodes corner. Smooth green bench. Frozen in cement rectangle. Memory scare. Scream for attention. Lodged in crevices of file cabinets on lobes. Creeping forward to say hello. Tin trash bin containing yesterday's debris. Today's discontent. Station at curb. Ready to descend. Seagull licks ice cream puddle underneath payphone. Man in purple tie clips by. A cloud observes, cries, floats forward. At least gravity isn't backwards. Looking for bees in star fields and wine and washing machines. Searching up ground, down sky, through river, over sigh. Why? I can't sleep on this knife and expect to find life. When will gnawing ache dissipate? I'll explode if I go another 24 hours without something different. Hamster wheel rat race. I'm going insane. Plans spin lifetime after lifetime while I sit here on the stoop looking at cars wheeze by, realizing the weeds grew taller since Wednesday. And when will the bleeding stop? Blue nose with sleeve, where my heart buried and broken pleads. Now I'm running out of space on this shirt to spread snot. That's gross, but I'm tired. Are you not? Found a fish, a wish on a weather, and a stray day taped to a loose page flying through wind. Mixing night with lark's song, plastic crinkle bone crack, making soup of skin cells, jail bonds, newspaper notice, light a lighter. To the tip of universe top, to see a spectacle of explosion, a regular question of sanity. Hijacking a submarine used to be easy before my gills evacuated, but after the sprinkler system activated, I couldn't run, only slip on my fins, tails, and merman. Will you sing a song to tell the tale of this mad, hungry wait? Between yesterday and now, I got lost. Here I wonder how to get back, go home, define life, to stop puking and choking. Where did normal go? What happens when roots upheave? Clouds forget to be clouds, and rain, she never comes. I'm drowning, but my commute in my collared shirt to my cubicle never leaves. Never stopped screaming since birth, but no one cared. Or so it seemed. Cocoon. Iron wee cuts silent plane, carving sound wave caverns in street crannies and toaster divots. Dog ears tingle, people pause and pray. I never thought I'd be the cause of this commotion. Two men, one a lodgepole pine, the other a full cloud, hoist me on the raised bed with wheels. Zipping through velvet space and zooming backward in time. We escape scaly beast and a younger son. Wee! The men secure straps across my ankles, thighs, waist, chest. Fluorescent rivers overflow my eye wells as the ceiling rectangles reflect off the men's teeth and jacket stripes. I imagine the bright rays like buzzing street bulbs, brightening galactic neighborhoods, spotlights, and oceans of starlessness. These men click the brakes off my stretcher coffin, stomping with their black boulder boots to a beat I've never heard before. Her bloodshot gaze grazes my heart like a bullet. Wadded balls of blank paper shuffle through her screams. Tumbleweed suicide notes for no one to read. Her everything earthquakes. I stare. I stand. Hi, my name's Annabeth, I say. Charisse, she says, extending her snotty half-gloved hand. Her story, cobwebs and oil spills, electrocution and... there's my stutter. Detonation spills from her heart to my hands. Hot tears well and drip out my eyelids. I swallow tight. Look away. What can I say? I reach my arms around her crumpled shoulders, pull them near. We stay caved inward for minutes, like birds landing after working hard and long to stay in the air. Can I pray for you? I say. Her nod is barely noticeable, yet monumental, like beavers high-fiving after constructing their quintessential dam. I offer a short, sincere petition to the maker of stars. She leans in harder, squeezing me like there's a cliff below. We let go, touching down in emergency room high-security land. She turns and shuffles back into her area, but not without a smile. The gentle upward curve softening her cheeks and eyes says thank you, deeper than words ever do. Oh, don't mind my stutter. It's all good. I'm just trying to be here with y'all, and my kids are sleeping in the car, so if they wake up, I'm gonna have to restart. But I'm trying to do this all in one take, just to be like super vulnerable and honest, and just like, here it is. Let's keep going. 4 padded walls hit mute on whirwap spin sound, the white noise buzzing in every ear on earth, from infant to eel. An eerie stillness settles in like timelessness and untouched snow. Cold concrete tastes like a funeral for a rotten plum, cancels the feeling in my knees as I kneel with the intention of a submarine, submerge and explore. With nowhere to go but here, my stomach folds while my mind races figure eights and loping zeros through dusty memories and dislodged volumes of euphoria. Yeah, so that was when I was psychotic and in a mental ward. So this is like a little snippet. This is my cocoon, okay? Woe when brain and body match up. Mashed potatoes, meatloaf, chocolate milk, hairnut, lunch lady smiles, scoops carrots, man tranquilized mid-meal again. So this is the part where like I'm now medicated and realize that I'm in the psych ward and it's really awful and hard. After meals, we walk, digging a trench in the linoleum floor. The other patients and I circle the ward. Beautiful nature scenes, oversized and framed, line the walls. The pattern: door, door, waterfall, door, door, forest, door, door, mossy rocks, door, flowers, door, door, pond. My mind escapes the trapped place, traipses out into fields and flowers, passing hours upon hours in the desolate plain. Like I warned you, I stutter. Waiting for it to rain or snow, some form of precipitation. I thirst for participation in the bright symphony outdoors. Fresh air, what I once took for granted, becomes a prayer. My desert throat chokes as the hospital folk circulate room to room, circumventing stillness while we patients sit stare, watch the people out there, imagining their lives inside. We're still here. Remembering when we lived outside, but forgetting what it was like. Hospital bracelet states facts I forget too. What's my name again? Walk board again. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Time for meds. Like a cat trapped in a carrier, I claw, silently asking, how do I get out of here? I scrawl notes with a golf pencil and tiny notebook provided. Oh, there's my baby, so I'm going to have to be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. She's good. Okay, where were we? I scrawl notes with the golf pencil and tiny notebook provided. Charge nurse, Charlotte. Med nurse, ? Take meds. Ask Tim for help. Schedule on wall. Follow schedule. Take showers. I find my brain in the water. Scalding drops sear my shoulders crimson while I scrub my scalp for the second time that day. The warm sensation soothes a body disconnected from brain, brings mine down from spaceship ride, touching to earth with a soft poofed. Wait. Waking from psychosis creates a much louder landing than a cotton ball fart. More like a monster trains crashing into all the mountains in the closest 7 galaxies. Twisted metal, flying glass collisions, screeches heard counties over in headlines in the national news. Or so it feels. When rubbing sleepy dreams from eyes, opening them enough to realize, I'm in the mental ward. How long have I been here? What happened? Why? I wake up laden with anchors and chains. Whole body heavy, mind like a landmine. Like wearing a suit of armor heavy, the thick, cold metal digs into my skin with shame thicker than rock layers to earth core or space dust sleeping on planets. I lose score of how many times the hyenas eat me alive. Their poisonous lies like acid rain with only one limb left. My blood mixes with tears. Paper walls frame long trees, nature scenes, air smells like cat urine on saltines, white pills, pink pills, orange cylinder capped white, rattles rain inside me. Wear socks in puddles. Don't trust everything you hear. Drink day. Hug hardship, though she sail ugly, and her fibers fix galaxies of hidden gems acquired no other way. Run like droplets, finding their path down window pane. Never cling to caterpillars, she's not done yet. Working body to bones for that freedom, this hope, but this hardship, that failure, my pursuit of air and vanity. We're all crazy till we explode. Sometimes the breaking, spewing, spilling is what it takes to surrender. I gotta read that again. Hold on. Sometimes the breaking, spewing, spilling is what it takes to surrender. Butterfly. My cereal. Okay, try to not cry. Don't cry. My cereal looks at me for the 4th time this week. Ironed, a closet full of same, yet I select Tuesday's uniform, conformed to the world, bleak. Broken globe, never gives, take. Someone gave. Blood-cracked mountain base, foundation earthquake. Gotta get up from this grave. Grace is crying my name. Too much at stake. Hurry, bury me. You dove under, came down, wore my 5-ton backpack. Down these oceans and tides, toes, elbows, walked in stride, royalty and humility relentlessly pursuing me. Sore, thirsty throat, horse, slit wrist, light, licks, night broke, puking, tradition, life. My socks are soggy again, the sun rose again. Why? Found forever in my shoe, tossed it aside, confused about. Canned food for dinner, lunch, live. Now I'm experimenting with sun chemistry. Forgot to wear goggles, lost the instructions, blind. I asked for new eyes. We'll see. Wake the baby, whack-a-mole glee, crowd contest, winning guacamole. I see. Bought sunglasses. Didn't think deserved sight. Grace blighted. Crap invited. Stop letting sun in it. Oh, crap. Grace given. Wait, I don't need to earn, work, achieve. My hands strive. I think I'll continue buying. Stick with me. Free doesn't fit inside this mold of understanding. Okay, woke up blind. Cool, God. Cool. So not cool. My fishbowl flipped over. Can't breathe. Today, my gills fell off. Maybe this not seeing thing is better than I believed. I can't, but can see. Can't see like me. There's this guy holding my hand. This guide taking me where I can finally stand. Didn't know I was living in quicksand. Still I stopped sinking. God saving me. Quick, take a pic, Mom. I'm free. Surgery scoop, tombstone, heart, brush, lush, acrylic song over black hole, erase death, defeat, disease, eating innards, litter, loitering, soul, loins, suture, thump, flesh, heart, warm, soft, alive, thirsty, dry, alone, slurps. Cosmic crashes, the end of now. Fiery ashes blow up loud. Time, voices, victory versus loss. Blood oozes down splintery cross. Wake up plain, stir the hearts of man. No sun, heal the land. Evil perishes, love overcomes. The outcome certain, already won. Buds doze closed at night. Magnolia blossoms frolic at daybreak. Take 3001. How did I become undone? Goosebumps, cool dew breaks my fever over hills and elbows, memories and sorrows. I'm sighing and singing in the bathtub, so not glued. You too? Clouds down leftovers. Thought deserved second best. Went back for seconds to discover blank pages and empty stares. Crumbs, but fluffs of poof and poise, post grace and patience. Pregnant desert gift, clouds, unicorn, bunny tail, and cotton candy. Sing, appealing big, fat, timpani tears strung by melodic xylophone trusses. Lightning interrupting, static stutters, seemingly solar explosions sting like searing sand. Heat thunders. Fire pop, dolphin blink, flower yawn, need earth to birth bread for deer, butterfly, bee, knees, forehead, floor. Behold, epiphany. Was comfortable like inside 6 lines I drew with my mind and toes, but need to lose it all to wake up. Just an emotional mess right now. My whole life. Wow. Flashing before my eyes. Through this book. Here I am. Like stiff, porous coral, my stone heart thudded, maimed and mauled the past recognition, imprisoned in its ribcage. The precarious scaffolding I constructed collapsed with a great crash and cloud of debris. My haphazard attempt at being a Christian on my own strength left me a cracked glass bottle at sea, the message inside a blurry, broken mess. Drifting, lost, wanting, my heart dulled and throbbing, scarred and hardened. I'd only heard of intimacy. Roots curled and unfurl their stories on earth's lap. A periwinkle swan waxed water with her wings. Ripples then quadruple along the echoing pond, sounding, remembering of things far gone, like woolly man with birthday parties and my personal leech, who sucked the breath out of me until the Son of Man picked me up. Love calls my name, traces my hinges and pages, longs for me in the night, no longer estranged, no more empty, lost, broken, hopeless, fullness. That love song on the radio hints at what I've got, like a Hollywood romance times the universe. Better than the best day of anyone's life, better than orgasm or a heart's closest dream. This love I can't explain. It just is, just loves me. Somehow, someway, I get to be the object of the creator of the universe's love. And it's insane, but it's so real. And I can't explain. I'm just love beyond reason, love beyond everything I ever knew before I knew I was love. The minutes and atoms I'm given are exploding due to this unreal reality. I'm soaking, saturated in affection, delight, just over here, and rapturous delight. Romance, I'll never get over the one who gave everything to have me. Alone, like a rock, cold and flatline, stone-stilled, thump not, tombstone, heart rot, with you. Marriage carousel, guzzling water after desert spell. Crinkle nose, withdrawal, pumping adrenaline through this vessel vein highways. Cut this, suture that, put me back together. Broken best, symphony juicy, lavish my story with you. Slipped and spilled, you picked me up, relieved the dumbbell weights. Hurled out of death's territory grip gate, newborn. First breath ever. Inhale, exhale, poop, waste. Remember not the former. Invigorate. Knew enough to know I knew not. New, dictionary definition, redefining these curves and hips, hugs and hips, still lying still. Dance, sings the music dweller. Come, be mine, Valentine, lover. Weightier things there were never than to let go of your weights. Let me take you, make you beautiful like you already are. Squishy infant, burp beast news, held love, father for me pursued. Pursued up, rock face, cliff space, water's edge, starburst, border, ocean horizon spill. You never stop. Never stop coming after me, running relentlessly, chasing my stubborn, orphan, fallen state to the color red, blood mixed with my sadness, blues, produce purple. Royalty adopted, accepted, now the news. I'm new. Balloons fly me up like Holy Spirit song, soaring, succeeding because it's not me, it's you. Always was you. Through all my days, crashes, self-absorbed matter. You said I mattered. Saw the real me loved by you underneath the ugly and starving, stuttering and scarring. Called forth, the birthing began with death. Not me, you. Consume this tent, fiery, molten, cute correction like fatherhood, discipline and giving direction. Take me, make me more like you. Lush light gushes in, flowing over my heart's stream bed. Saturated, satisfied, full. Water flowing to a bigger body. Rush, whoosh, woo. The desert can't make itself rain. All it possesses is thirst. The dry land cries out and maker mercifully dumps water. Plentiful. I want to look just like my dad. Come on. Life giver, river speaker, sea divider, surplus provider, given, broken, life for life, veins empty to fill mine. Red life, pumped grace, spliced death out of pages, made this possible, made this everything, breathe. First breath, pause, look. Wow, I did not know, but now I know. Wow, suicide died, depression ship sank. Selfishness imploded when my story became yours. Life living in bones because you gave love. Love, what? Not feeling or chance? Come and go like weather fronts. You sealed me, covenant proposed on a cross on a hill on forever. Love, IV, drip, sky drop, cry, plop, down skin, misery, melting. Scars evaporating, seasons turn, time stop, one day at a time now. Malting, shedding, letting go, thirst, thank you more, thank you less, never changing steadfastness. You. Hindrances thrown when I stare at your throne, giving, getting, growing. Skip stones not thrown because Jesus left his throne, gown given, glory poured, adored, portion yet seen. Grace gift wrapped in red, draped in gold. My eyes puddles like all the years of selfishness stripped. My me tipped down, drained, dead to live, gone to start afresh. Toilet bowl flush, self monster under bed, gone. One way ticket on the train to never. Darkness scared off, light brighter than million plus years. Shine! Shimmer glint, eyes slits as light slants. How can my skin tent contain the sun? Like soup stirred, boiling, revolting from raw to new, a flavor flipped over, old, gone forever, left black wardrobe, rot dumpster, not fitting this mold. This day's got fresh song, right state brought white estate, wrapped in lovely, washed, clean, sung. Life himself reigns, victory already won. This earth's a commercial, heaven not facade, but more real than this bod. The importance of now. Caterpillar fathoms butterfly. like hamburger, learns to fly. Choose how ears hear. Treasure, sewage, salt waves like yellowed yesterday, aged present here. Wait, backwards on treadmill? Stop before falling, spilling, Gatorade, and maybe turning a shade of empty. Day frolics away, stood up yesterday. Ships aren't made for giraffe Pilates. Like time is not meant to rewind. So let go of that person's hand. Let go of the hurt they inflicted that's afflicted you. There's this gift called forgiveness. Learn letting go so you can be let go. Forgive without a sorry. Forgive what's not deserved. Forgive when there's still blood 24 years later, but the open door needs locked. More than a band-aid type sore. Apples and pears don't try. They just are. Rhino wears sparkle star costume, no matter, her horn remains. Decides she likes how she was made, this shimmer gray hide, large leather barreling stardom, all her own. Music impregnates heart, 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 pollen whistling, wee, wings crescendoing, beat, beat, beat. Puddles reflecting, reminding what I remember, forgetting. Washer motley hung, envelops in wind hug. Things left hung like my head, but the man from heaven hung instead, said, I love you. I remember burning songs seared in sand long forgotten. Drowning butterflies look like dead flies until CPR blooms. Cocoon break, crack, cry, fly. Happy notes follow wings, riding undercurrent, leaves laugh and breeze. Spill blood pools, still warm after centuries, like my flesh after you loved me with your death. Stump graves, sad, extinguished wood's tombstone. There's hope in ashes when the fire started by breath. Crackle, pop, fizz, my extinct things burning. Watch wind. See? Wake up, desert plain. Hear eggs sizzle, smell broken bacon grease drizzle. Touch sunrise, not rerun now nor never. Let loose sky blankie. Shake the dirt from your skirt till toes smile. Glee exploding stories of brightness chasing blues off mountain crags. Dusting hill shelves, quieting dim evening gloom. Come near. Hear timpani decree. Free! Like an unclasped diary, my spiritual gut spews each orifice, erupting like lava and avalanching like powder. A spider unfurls legs and spews string from its butt. I observe from 3 feet away the simple, calculated strokes she weaves like she was created to. I too gravitate down, then fly up, creating like I was designed to. Let go of lipstick and blush. Find a different foundation. Your mug is not your drug when death licks life off caked mascara and 80-year-old vanity melts like ice on sun. The day with vigor like a dog laps liquid. Okay, let go. Allow light to finally touch finality that you thought said the end but really begun. Like circle seasons, baton exchange between sun and moon. I lie in the in-between. Here, wear this tutu. Think you're lovely. Find a deeper identity than this vision was visible, the outside of the tent. Follow the fishing line to the source. Fumbling through clouds and jungle playgrounds, the finish line is faith. Drinking twirls and frolicking through minefields, finding grace. No, found by grace. Now I'm letting go of this freedom to be me, truly a prison of addiction to self, relieved through surrender, letting go by the blood, bought by blood. Now I'm not mine, but yours. Precious, priceless, surrounded and found. Rights surrendered, so good. My boats leak, slow sink, ship pulled down, gravity bound, let go by a glimpse of the God of heaven. Now I'm rowing straight to your home, drawn, stayed, hands unbound, feet unfettered, wings poised to burst open up. Let's go. Come with me now. Invitation sung, war already won. Come join the anthem of 1,000 tongues. Another world, another life, your junk and strife left behind. Wash, over, cleanse, breathe. It's all gonna be okay. The story's told, the ending's known. We can rest and love because he already came. Already did the necessary thing to set us free. Didn't have to, came down. Didn't have to, chose us. Now let it be. Rest, receive, simplicity, just Jesus. all else leave. Say goodbye to brokenness, to the old way of life, more like a lie, more like death it was. Never mind, forever freed. Why do stars smile or lilies giggle? Answers all around. He's hugging you, breathing in me. I'm found in wonder. To sky muralist and water wave stepper, to the one who carved my thumb whirl and sealed my heart, hello, my one true love. You will never abandon or break up with me. You never abuse or hurt me. You never change, faithful and true. Each millisecond on earth brings something different, yet you remain steady, constant, firm. From the first tick of time to the final second of earth, you're the unchanging rock, my hiding place, my everything. Praise you for each mountain sculpture. You rearrange the sky tapestry, an ever-escalating, beautiful stratosphere singing your glory. The rain, the coral, the forest, the fire, the water, the cacti, the blankets of space. Nature, each line and curve, color and song, the proof of God's glory. Made, not mistaken, created and curated by an artist so immaculate, I couldn't make myself greater if I tried. Why do I try? This quiet whisper, you, help me pay attention, get me out of my head, falling into your love. The landing pad, your heart, you're my forever, unshaken, unmoved. You see and you pursue. Even in my busted estate, black eyes and bruises, vacancy lot couldn't transform if I tried. So I lay in my shambles, rusty nails and broken brambles, thought I was a goner. This wind whispering to my name I could ignore any longer. You're not like the others, not like the sand shifting and eroding, ebbing and flowing as tide comes and leaves, or star, born, sparkle, implode. Breath comes, goes. There's grace laced throughout your royal robes and burning eyes, leaving no trace of former scars or lies, forgetting wrong. You don't count my mistakes or look at my forsaken state of mind, but call me beloved, found, yours. All along this false reality, me, ice melting beneath, nowhere to go but sink, is taken in a blink when you look at me. And taken I am. Your gaze undoing every corner and crevice of things I thought I knew, unraveled, a puddle of yarn and knelt knees. I can barely stand that you would look at me. This love so intense, I feel like throwing away, yet I'm drawn, ever sweetly stayed. Can't make sense of this, don't even want it. This beckoning fits my longing like a glove to a hand. Here we are, together. I never knew I missed you till we met. The sun never stops shining. This guide never stops giving. This God never stops pursuing. I can't get away from you. Why? Why would I want to? Nowhere else to go. Even if I leave, you love. You don't leave. Day 693 is still the same, unchanged, unmoved. Like gazing at fire, licking air on crisp night, I stare at you. You don't get old, and you're never boring. Christmas morning or my wedding day, how can this elation stay? Yet you elaborate, showing me more than more, somehow more love. Right here, so present. How do you be this way? So unlike all the other lovers who left, never stayed. Who left me hungry, wanting, chip bags full of empty air, staring into vacant stands, reaching for green paper to buy another new same disappointment, an island of misery. Why did no one ever tell me I could be free for free, given everything? You. My soul used to scream 911. When would agony be done? Never knew I was bleeding till your blood flipped me upside around. Never knew how broken till it was done. You heal me. I crave you. Dew blankets hills, heaven rain rest. Licking the pages of the night, quiet joy hugs my torso. Petals and fragrance dance up. Dew blankets hills, heaven rain rest. Licking the pages of the night. Quiet joy hugs my torso. Petals and fragrance dance up to sun edge, twirling her beams and teasing her rays. Light sifts each heart room, searching intention and start. I am field, bursting alive, sunrise spring, sunbeams melt, frost to dew, dainty does grace grassy coves, my mornings, eves collapsing, underneath truth of love, this my morning. God speaks lightning and thunder, water from a rock. I'm not flat by love. Hear the first light beam each morning, the water's cadence, the artist who spoke stars and my heart. You made this organ in my flesh tent, flush my mind of vanities, build your kingdom inside me. There's a throne in my heart waiting for your fullness to fill it. Got me tripping up so, and love stares to your heart, available, never far, forever present. Here, forgetting the former lovers, there's no other, coming close to your ferocious passion. Not at all old-fashioned, you drench this earth with new birth. Pause, listen, work is done, forever begun, never stopped loving, giving, pursuing. I want to give you everything. Stars twinkle, light mingling on pond top, dewy webs, wind sonnet. But it's already yours, like me. All you've ever wanted was my heart. Chemical composition of lava and cake crumbs, petal curvature and moon overture, the grooves of disco and tree bark, space dust and ant biceps, apple bottoms, looking like spiders, dew my nose. You dance in wind, laugh in rapids, paint in coral. You're the mystery, the answer, the God of my heart. Thump. My name is yours, no me apart from you. I stand beautifully forgiven, written on your heart, etched in your scars, forgotten never, found forever. Hospital garb ditched for wedding gown hitched, stars sung when you looked at me before I was born. Seamless garment, whole wash, you reform my mind with your wonderful design. Can't escape love, though I tried. Thought I'd lied too much, stolen sigh with the weight of 1,000 cabooses crushing my chest. You spoke. And butterfly peeked out, caterpillar nest born afresh, first breath like never before, never counted, spin me dizzy with love. It's too much. How? I'm obsessed with you. Love when I forget you. Love when I remember you. Love in the in-between. Bottle my tears, the only faithful through years. That ball in my throat, a mess of yarn and striving. Tangled tantrum living. What's best? Thought I knew till met you. Shed thatched cloak, took up white gown, instead threw heavy yoke to ground, made me light and wet. I love you, times smiles, germs, and scents, times miles, moons, and dents, times ages, awnings, and atoms, plus the sum of every booger and star congealing on the ceiling, plus each laughter note, plus yawns, pebbles, and fur ever shed, times each thread, molecule, and miracle in my head. Epilogue. Are you experiencing brain bruises, fog, sirens? Do you wish you were different in spite of what your social media blog reads? Would you like to never again fall face forward and collapse on the kitchen tile like all the yesterdays, drowning in a pool of sad and self? This just in, we've got the solution. Purge the pollution and negate negativity. Detox poison. Melt the weight off that 50-ton glacier boulder you dragged since the first blink of each eyelid. We all want solution. Drinking bottles and bottles of booze, woozy, blackout, but still thirsty. Body worn from working, chasing green paper that promises happiness but delivers emptiness. Raising our hands and voices to an athletic spectacle, but the gnawing ache eats our souls. Chasing romance and relationship again and again, yet no matter how intimate it is, longing for something more. We seek fulfillment in fishbowls when we can have the ocean. We search for satisfaction in the wind. We try to fill our hunger from plates that will always be empty, like our hearts until we let go to be filled. The start of finding is realizing that thing we asked to scratch our itch isn't working. We were created for something more, someone more. Stifling the yearn with lesser vices never satisfies. It's a hamster wheel of madness and brokenness. This desire, it's good. This longing, you were made with it. The answer, stop looking for ostriches in outer space. Humble long enough to realize we can't, but there's one that can, and he already has. We're all walruses on trampolines until Jesus intervenes. The holes in Jesus' hands hole our heart holes. When we try to fix the problem ourselves, our way, we'll always need tissues and crutches and binge raw cookie dough till we're sick. But when we believe, when we simply receive Christ, the problem is the solution. Do we use our weakness to prolong suffering, stuck in untruth, trapped in lies, or do we let loose and be broken raw on our foreheads and kneecaps, being fully known and fully loved? The starting point to now is now. The fuel is honesty. Admit your current place, wherever, however, whomever you are, can be the beginning of forever alive, can catapult you to relationship and touching the heart of God through communion in the blood of Jesus. You don't need to change a thing before coming to your dad. Come just how you are. His arms are waiting in the shape of you. It's his kindness that draws us. It can't hurt to try, to find out for yourself. I do not mean leaning on the understanding of any man, yourself, or what you've heard from others. Many never inquire of God, never take time to ask God himself if he exists. We settle for what others say, or our experiences, or what we feel or not feel, yet there's something, someone greater than this sensual stuff. We can't lean on our own understanding, our sight, our feelings. Our hearts are broken, but there is fixing. Driven by hurt or fear or plain doubt, yet there's nothing separating us from the love of God. It's a mirage, an illusion, a stone already rolled away. What if God loves you? What if he's real? It would change everything. The bleeding out and the crying out and the inward tension, outward tears, all settled in Jesus' name. This is not a partial healing or a sometimes maybe message. Jesus died. Jesus rose from being dead. Jesus lives. He paid the price for all of your offenses. He loves you. He sets you free, washed, cleansed, made new forever. It is finished. Die to yourself and start where he finished. The word says all the promises of God are yes and amen in Jesus. Receive simply, truly like a child. In the presence of a small child, watch well, lean in and learn. God calls us like them. Bitterness is a prison we lock ourselves into. Unforgiveness puts us there and keeps us there. The time for forgiveness, now. Receive God's forgiveness for yourself. Extend this gift you received to those who've wronged you. It is a choice to forgive. Religion is a lie. A man concocted poison that's as dry as any other desert on earth. Leaves your heart empty like any other man-made attempt at reaching another universe, at knowing, leaving land with a simple strand of string, and singing all the while, thinking we're free, when we're no less stuck than drugs and alcohol, bulimia and cutting, overeating and overworking, worry, fear, gossip, and judgmental thoughts, trapped. Stop hiding behind potlucks, hymns, hard pews. Stop looking to colored lights. 2-hour Jesus fix. One man standing on stage to fill you. You can know him yourself. The one made available through the one sacrifice invites you to win like he's won. Come to victory, to relationship, to being fully known and fully loved. Each one needs rescued, loved, seen, understood. We're more needy than we realize. When we stop eating lies, when we let go of our own tries, when we stop building ladders to the skies, then we can lay down our burdens at Jesus' cross and be set free. Grace says, be free. Grace says, I love you. Grace heals. Grace never gives up. Grace is Jesus. Have you asked God to reveal himself to you? This may feel like speaking to air, like craziness. But what if it's the answer your heart has forever asked for? What if you discover a love you always wanted but could never find yourself? No matter what you've done or how far you've fallen, God's love is stronger. Let him love you. Let him hug you. God is with you always. We need to unknow what we think we already know so we can truly know. So cry. Be real, raw, authentic. Brokenness is beautiful because he works with humility. It's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. So embrace the pain dripping from your eyelids and heart valve and let him love you. Put the book down, get somewhere alone, and begin to talk with God. From the heart, tell him everything. He loves you. He's been waiting for you, for this moment. Together now. Be loved.